Packed up my bags and moved to Hollywood. Gonna find my fame in that neighborhood.
Gang, here at Hollywood and Highland for episode 14, the epicenter, the cornerstone of Hollywood, Grauman's Chinese Theater. They're actually still to this day, it's such an epicenter. People from all over the world come. They're setting up for, again, another opening of a blockbuster film. But I want to get my attention back to the Grauman's Theater. It's called Grauman's Chinese Theater, and its grand opening was May 18th, 1927. It was an idea of Grauman to build this amazing theater, which is protected. If you can see, this theater and its grounds is protected by a circular 40-foot high ceiling. May 18th, 1927 was the most spectacular film opening of its time. Cecil DeMille premiered his film, King of Kings, in May 18th, 1927. There was actually a riot here with the crowds just trying to get a glimpse of the stars and other celebrities that were here that night in the opening of the movie. I'm super excited this week to have Joe Blanco, the courageous new filmmaker who made an entire feature his way, and it's really a good film. It's a horror film, which is not my favorite, but I do really like KeyLime Voodoo. Classic mystery, and he just did such a wonderful job. I'm gonna let Joe explain how he did it. He did it his way, and that's what I love, and that's why I'm showcasing Joe Blanco this week. My show is not about the epic Hollywood system. It's about people making content because they cannot see it not made, because of their drive and their necessity to make content and to have their voices heard creatively. So congratulations, Joe, on KeyLime Voodoo.
Hello, thank you for tuning in. My name is Joe Blanco. I am the writer, producer, and director of my first feature film titled KeyLime Voodoo. I'm a still photographer by trade, and I specialize in people on location. A few years ago, I decided it was the right time to start experimenting in filmmaking, which is what inspired me to get into photography in the first place. So I guess you could say my career has now gone full circle. I started shooting without a script, storyboards, or any kind of financial backing. Instead, I had this guerrilla filmmaking mentality, and I was just trying to shoot a film for the sake of art and for the sake of creativity. I had a solid background in production, and based on my reputation as a photographer, I was able to start casting for the roles. From there, I went on to scout locations that would be suitable for this type of an approach of guerrilla filmmaking. You know, no budget for locations, meaning you had to find the right locations. So KeyLime Voodoo is a mystery that takes place in a remote island in the Florida Keys. It's a story about Paul and Zoe and their struggle to maintain balance in their relationship in the city of Baltimore. When expectations boil over, Zoe decides it's time to do a little soul searching. So she starts, on this adventure to head down south without telling him or anything like that. So he goes on a mission to find her, and instead they encounter this mystery and deception in that small town of KeyLime. So at first I began shooting scenes that did not have dialogue. For example, environmental shots that would set the tone for the screenplay. The results inspired me to continue, and I began to write dialogue scenes. Once I saw I was able to do all that, the rest is history. At first, I focused on enough scenes that created a body of work to build on. I made sure not to get in over my head in the dialogue scenes, because you don't want to lose the trust of your actors. Keeping my actors inspired and focused in the process is half the battle. Even though there's only one director, your team has to be on board. You have to be very considerate of everybody's schedule. You have locations to deal with, the weather, etc. So patience is definitely a virtue. By far, this film exceeded all expectations. It took about 2 years to shoot, with a 1-year hiatus and 2 years of post-production. And with that being said, I am forever grateful to the contributions and my devoted cast and crew. What got this film finished is that I never had any kind of financial expectations, distribution ideas, or any outside investors to worry about. It was all done for the sake of art and the hope of getting my film on the big screen, which we did. We had a screening at the famed Tower Theater in Miami's Little Havana district, where about 200 people showed up for the screening, so that was nice. Last month in September, I published it on YouTube, so you can find it on YouTube, and hope you can get to watch it.
It's always all about you and what you want.
This is some kind of bigger, better deal thing, right?
No, I was gonna go tomorrow, but I'm just gonna leave right now.
So now I gotta drag my ass down there and see what's going on.
Aren't you overreacting just a tad bit?
I don't even know why I give a shit.
I went over those bridges and I saw how blue the water was. Oh, it was just so beautiful. I felt such a sense of tranquility.
Welcome to KeyLime.
Thank you.
Yeah, from KeyLime.
Come on in. I'm so excited to taste your key lime pie.
Oh, you have no idea.
I really think I want to stay here.
Maybe you'll stay here with us, keep us company a little bit.
There are people looking for you now.
I'm not going back. That's not what I wanted to hear.
Have you seen this girl by any chance?
No, I'm sorry. I hope you find her.
No, this is fucked up.
Peter, this here's Detective Black, Maryland.
Saw her about a week ago. We met at the bar, we had some drinks.
I want you to stay with me.
Sure she's missing?
Who's Audrey?
Audrey's the orchid lady.
It's not a parasitic relationship. It's a symbiotic relationship.
Well, I think she might have something to do with our missing girls. Do not take your eyes off of her until you hear from me again.
Rolling and go. Hey, my name is Lucky. I'm the DP for her next thing. And what are we shooting?
Don't talk about yourself.
Oh yeah, but like
Talk
I'm.
about me.
I know, but I'm
to
telling.
this.
I'm
You're gonna be
telling.
done with the
I'm the
video.
DP for her. And okay, I have to talk about myself, which I'm
Talk
really
about
bad
yourself, Lucky. You're wonderful. You're a wonderful DP. What are you doing in LA, man? What are you doing in
at.
LA?
So I just finished my graduation, like MFA in cinematography and colorist. And I'm shooting bunch of stuff, coloring bunch of stuff, and living my life and feeding myself.
And feeding yourself.
And yeah,
then-
staying alive, keeping my both legs and my both hands intact. That's what I'll say. That's what I'm doing in LA.
Right, right. What's your aspirations for your future, man? You gonna stay in LA?
Oh yeah, like for a while for sure.
So dark, they're not even gonna be able to see you.
No,
You
but
have to
like
find
that's more dramatic,
Okay,
I guess.
more dramatic. Okay.
Yeah, but
So
yeah.
what do you want to do, Lucky?
So I want to stay in LA for a while, like for three more years, and then move to France, learn few stuff from them, and then move to Japan, and then go back to my home country, India. That's where I'm from. I grew up in India, and then I came here for my master's, and yeah, that's kind of the whole
So
planning.
fantastic!
Yeah.
You're gonna make films in India. You're gonna stay in India, and you.
Yeah, I still don't know because it's kind of like a long plan.
It is a long plan.
Yeah, I know. I'm still a kid.
It's a very long plan.
I know. But yeah, so far that's the idea Because like, yeah, I want to
No
go
wife
back.
or kids in the plan? Nothing like that?
Eh.
Who needs wife and kids when you got Paris and Japan, right?
I know, and like I carry my camera all the time.
Fantastic.
So
Fantastic.
yeah,
You're
so far no
wonderful
plans.
to work with. Wonderful to work with.
Thank you.
I really, really enjoying the pre-production.
Like 3 years to finish all my whole MFA.
Yeah, who's in a rush? I love the program. I'm
I
not
know.
in a rush either. I'm not
I
in
know.
a rush either.
I know. It's way better to just like take it slow and learn as much as you can.
Exactly.
And the professors are good, really good at MSMU, and the facilities are good. And like I was doing as a cinematographer, so I shot like 15 projects for my thesis.
I saw your reel. It's amazing.
Thank you.
You guys will get to see his reel too. It's really great. It's really great.
Yeah, so that's kind of the plan so far.
Well, thank you, Lucky. Thank you. I can't wait till everybody sees your work, and you're super, super fantastic. I'm sure that you'll have a beautiful career ahead of you, and in whatever you decide to do.
I know. I'm hoping. Me too.
No. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Follow me on Instagram at lucky_d_films. I'm the guy holding the camera. You'll see me. And peace out.
Peace out. Just want to say thanks so much, gang. I mean, you rock. You rock. My show is just doing so amazing. Beyond my wildest dreams. Please continue to support the show. I know you will. I know you will. Subscribe. Tell your friends. If anybody has any traditional or non-traditional talent, bring it on, man. Bring it on. I would love to showcase your work. I would love it. That's what it's all about. My show is not about the Hollywood environment, although the people on my show could very well kill it in Hollywood. It's mostly about people trudging the road day in and day out making content that they just can't see not made. I love you, gang. Thank you so much as usual. Thank you so much as usual.